What's going on, everyone? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the LEGO Star Wars Shuttle Tydirium action figure build. This is a really cool build. I actually got this set for free. Long story short, there's a bit of a mess up on eBay. The seller was supposed to send me the LEGO Star Wars Death Star final duel scene, and this came in the mail instead. I sent them an email. They sent me a full refund and said keep the set, and so I got this for free. I was pretty fortunate. I'm actually not sure how much this goes for. I think it was around $70 for this. It's about 937 pieces, including the minifigs, and I really enjoyed the build. It took me around 5 hours to complete, and I don't rush during these builds. I really try to enjoy them. They are a lot of fun because, I mean, once you build it, I mean, I guess if you want to take it apart, you can rebuild it, but once it's built, I mean, you just kind of want to enjoy it. It's a nice piece to have if you are a Star Wars fan. And I know I normally don't do LEGO reviews. That's not really my thing. I usually stick to 6-inch action figures, but I just, got the free set. Had a lot of fun putting it together. Ended up picking up another set the next day. Got the TIE Fighter the next day. So it is pretty solid. I would say the biggest problem I have with this, the biggest issue, is probably that the cockpit just won't stay up. It just keeps falling down like so. I would like it if that cockpit would stay up. It's a little bit, the hinges just aren't strong enough to hold up this nose. The other couple things I have an issue with this are the landing gear. This thing's a little bit back heavy, and I mean, if you really, it wants to do that. Pretty much. It just wants to fall back on its rear end sometimes. I have found that actually if you put the landing gear straight like so, it actually settles much better, and it doesn't wobble as much as if the landing gear was all the way forward where it's supposed to be. This doesn't want to fall on its rear end, but then it wants to fall down. So I guess you can't win. The last piece that really just kind of bugs me is the nose of this thing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this in frame here. It's a little bit, something's a little bit off with the nose. Either this isn't wide enough, it's a little bit too narrow and long. It's just kind of throwing off the front of the look for this shuttle. The fin in the front and the top looks fantastic. It's nice, it's sturdy. I mean, I'm really wrenching on this thing and it's not wanting to move. The fins, while it's down, look really good. Let me just put the landing gear back. Oops, I just shot a missile or some. Oops. While the fins are down, I mean, it looks fantastic. Just something off about this nose. I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know. I think it just looks a little bit too, like I said, too skinny and too long. That's what she said. Hey-o. But I think it looks really good. And if you take a look at the sides here, this set does include 5 minifigures. So it's a pretty decent sized set. And if you are confused of what Anthony, what is the Shuttle Tydirium? The Shuttle Tydirium was actually the shuttle that the rebels confiscated, or stole, I should say, confiscated. The rebels stole from the Imperials, and Han Solo took his crew aboard and gain access to Endor. I'm surprised that this set didn't include Luke Skywalker, though. It does include Han Solo and Chewbacca, which I'll show you right here. But I'll get to the minifigs in a second. It does include Han Solo, Chewbacca. And it does include Princess Leia and her little poncho there. And then it includes 2 other minifigures right on the sides here. And those are just Rebel troopers. Now, I would have just maybe included one other Rebel Trooper and then included Luke Skywalker, but I guess they decided not to do that. So, I guess you can, if you really want to, you can imagine that this is Luke right here, since he did wear a helmet, and just go with your imagination. But no Luke Skywalker. No, nothing. It does include a little holster piece right here. Let me try and get my lighting here over here. These are tight quarters here. It does have a little display thing. It does actually include a little backpack on that on this piece right here. And then if you flip it around to the other side, like so, you can pull this little crate out, and it includes on the inside some thermal detonators, which is pretty nice little touch. It also does include a cookie that for Princess Leia to give to one of the Ewoks when she gets down to Endor. Chewbacca does include his bowcaster, as does Han Solo his blaster. There's Han Solo. Come on, focus. I would say the big drawback to him is that his coat, his long coat, his trench coat type, doesn't go all the way on the side here. It isn't painted on the back portion of his pants here. It's just kind of on the front. And you can kind of get some of the detail from the coat on the back here, but nothing on the legs. It's very strange. Only on the front of the legs. But I don't believe he has a... Oh, he does have a dual face. So there's the one face. It's kind of like a happy-go-lucky Han. And then over here, we have a serious, concerned Han Solo. Like, I got a really bad feeling about this, Han Solo. Alright, let's go back to Happy Han, because this is a nice set. I like it. There we go. Looks good. And now we'll move on to Chewbacca next. And I actually really like this Chewbacca. I think it looks really good. Some people had I watched a couple of reviews on this set, and some people had issues with his hair, the way it's colored in. I don't really have an issue with it. I think it looks pretty good. I like the sculpt of the bandolier. It's pretty cute. He does actually have some fur painted on his front here. Nothing on the back. It's pretty much a sculpted piece, and if you pop the head off, it's all one piece. So it's just a brown body, pretty much. And what would Chewbacca be without his bowcaster? If I can get it out. That's what she said. I am just really on the Michael Scott tyrant today. Come on, get out of there. For some reason it wouldn't stay in the clip on the back portion, but here is Chewie. God, wow, that was tight. Here's Chewbacca and his bowcaster. Pretty cool. I like it a lot. And then here's Princess Leia and her little poncho. I think it looks pretty good. She's the only figure with any soft goods. And if you want to take a look at her shirt, there it is. And on the back, she does have a nice little utility belt. Pretty accurate. I would love to see a Black Series figure of Leia from Endor. That would be really cool. And she does have another face, which is, she's kind of got the smirk on this side, like, I love you. And then on the back, she's got like the, ooh, she is not happy about her coffee, not getting her coffee in the morning. You don't want to be around if Leia hasn't gotten her coffee in the morning. She is just, whew, bitch on wheels. But that's Leia. Moving on to the two troopers here. I'm going to get out of there. Probably should have paused this, but they are different. I'm pretty sure they don't have dual faces now. They're pretty much just single faced, yeah. But they do come with these nice helmets. I do like those. or hat, as Leia says in the film. They do have two different face sculpts. I still don't know quite what to make of this guy's face. He looks like, it's like, hey man, why the long face, you know? This guy looks normal. This guy is a little weird looking. He is very odd. You know, those beady Terrence and Phillip eyes. Hey Terrence, guess what I did today? What's that, Phillip? Sorry, okay, I'll stop that. But anyway, I think I picture this as being Luke. I know he's not wearing black and he doesn't have a poncho on, but I could still picture him being Luke, I guess, maybe. He does have a design on the back, and they are different, which is nice to have that little change between the two, the difference. And overall, like I said, really cool. I love the little accessories, even the little, even this little thing that can actually plug into the inside of the shuttle. It looks really cool. Love it holds the blasters, and it's got actually a little backpack you can toss on one of the rebel troopers, because they do wear those backpacks. That's a really nice touch to add to the shuttle itself. Now, the shuttle itself is a really nice display item, whether you have it standing or you have it in flight mode, which is pretty much... Let's see if I can get that up. There we go. In flight mode, which actually shows the blaster cannons really well in the front. You can see both blaster cannons, and let's see if I can initiate it here. The spring-loaded cannons here. There's a little mechanism right here, and you just kind of want to push that. Boom, there it goes. And I have no idea where that just went. But you just push this little button right on the side, and they go flying out. And they do have a nice little shot to them, which is pretty cool. The hard part about this is that, I mean, good luck trying to display this without some like a clear plastic stand holding it up or something like that. It is an impressive piece if you have one of those, or if you want to use some clear string hanging from the ceiling. It'll probably stay, but other than that, I mean, he's pretty much, I don't know anything, this is pretty much going to be in landing gear mode for me. And either way, I would say is impressive. They both look nice. Like I said, it looks great. I love it. This was actually a pleasant surprise, because I wasn't actually wasn't too much into this set. I was very disappointed in getting the wrong set to begin with, but then I was pleasantly surprised with the build. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. I love how the cannons are kind of tucked away in there, and they're that nice little green color kind of really brings out the whole shuttle and how it looks. I especially love the back ports. Excuse me, that was a weird burp. Where the engine is. Looks really good. I'm not sure if these are blasters back here or cannons. Please do let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm incorrect, but I really love the way this looks from the back. Looks really good. So, overall, I would definitely recommend this set. It's really good. I originally purchased this set for, I think it was like 45 bucks. And I have seen the Shuttle Tydirium sets online, fully complete with all the minifigures and everything, for around $45 on the secondary markets. I don't know, I'm not sure if this is... I do believe this came out in 2015, so it did come out last year. I'm not sure if it came out at the beginning of the year. That's what I would assume, since it didn't have the Force Awakens logo all over it, or Kylo Ren's face on it. But it's a really nice set, really cool. To show you the interior portion, there are a couple stickers on the interior, which are right here. As stuff is just, something just fell off. I don't even know what it was. On the interior portion right here, you have two stickers right there, and that's just to fly the shuttle. And then you have one more sticker right there. And I think that might be around it as far as stickers go. For the shuttle itself, you have another Rebel logo sticker here for the crate. And I think that might be around it. Might be around it or it. I think that might be it. But like I said,